Okay, coming to the end of the module 1, that is the last topic, numerical on Galilean method. Okay, so this is the last topic in module 1. Okay, so now up to now we solve the problems on minimum potential energy and Rayleigh-Ridge method problem. Okay, so this is similar to the Rayleigh-Ridge method only, but little bit different. Okay, so here we are going to use the Galilean formula to solve deflection stress strain. Okay, so here this is most important. So here also I am going to use what the SB Hollis textbook for the numerical problems. Okay, so here from this section also you may get one question from in the main exam. Okay, so around 12 to 14 mark. Okay, solve the deflection by using Galilean method for the given problem. They may give one bar or beams. Okay, so this is also most important. Okay, today class we will understand what you mean by Galilean method and what is the way to solve the numerical problems on this Galilean method. Okay, so here Galilean method, it is also called as a weighted residual method. So it is shortly formed as called as R. Okay, so R nothing but what you have to remember in the while solving the problem. So I am going to use R. R is nothing but what? Weighted residual method, that is simply a residual. Okay, so it is also called as weighted residual method or Galilean method. Okay, so it is also a approximation solution for a given problem assuming a trial function here. This is most important here. Okay, so depending upon the given problem, you have to remember the some different types of boundary condition to apply to get the deflection. Okay, so it is a method of approximate solution for a given problem assuming a trial function is called as Galilean method. Okay, so this is what the procedure for solving the Galilean method. Okay, so this is most important. Okay, without this formula, remember, okay, without remembering this formula you cannot you cannot solve the Galilean formula, same as Rayleigh-Ridge method. Okay, so for your syllabus only the 4 different types of problems will be there, that is I listed out the formula here. Okay, so step number 1 to solve the Galilean method or weighted residual method problem is remember the formulas, that is remember these 4 formulas. Okay, so this is the serial number, load, boundary conditions. Okay, in the given problem, that is bar subject to a point load, means you have to use this formula, that is AE, that is area Young modulus, change in difference, that is a deformation. Okay, d square by d square which is equal to 0. For this problem you have to apply the boundary condition like this. Okay, that at x is equal to 0, u is equal to 0, you have to calculate, and at x is equal to L, dou u by dou x which is equal to P by A. Okay, these two boundary conditions you have to apply. Okay, so second type of problem is bar subject to a distributed load, axial load. Distributed axial load means you have to use this formula, that is AE d square u by dx square plus P naught, that is uniform distributed load. For this problem you have to apply the boundary condition these two. Okay, that x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0, at x is equal to L, du by dx which is equal to 0. Okay, so if the problem asked bar subject to point load means use this formula, apply boundary condition. Distributed load means use formula and apply boundary conditions. Okay, now coming to the third different types of problem, that is for a bomb, that is for a beam, that is a distributed load, that is EI by. For beams, that is a distributed load. Okay, so this is a bar is there, 2 bar problem, 2 beams problem. Okay, so that is beam distributed load, that is uniform distributed load, then use this formula, that is EI, Young modulus moment of inertia, d to the power of 4 v by dx to the power of 4 minus load which is equal to 0. Then for beams you have to apply the 4 boundary condition to solve deflection. Okay, that is x is equal to 0, v stands for here displacement, v is equal to 0, at x is equal to 0, dou v by dou x is equal to 0, and at x is equal to L, d square v by dx square which is equal to 0, at x is equal to L, dq y by dx cube which is equal to 0. Okay, these 4 boundary condition you have to apply for beams problem. Again for the cantilever beam, if they ask cantilever beam problem by using Galilean method, means you have to use this formula. Okay, AI by d to the power of 4 v whole divided by dx to the power of 4 minus P naught which is equal to 0. Again same you have to apply the 4 boundary condition here. Okay, that is x is equal to 0, v is equal to 0, x is equal to 0, dou v by dou x is equal to 0, at x is equal to L, d square v by dx square which is equal to 0, and at x is equal to L, dou q by v by dou x cube which is equal to minus P by EI. Okay, so these boundary condition you have to remember in the Galilean method, that is step number 1. Okay, step number 2 is what here I saw same here these are the steps. Okay, so step number 1 is what I already told you, select the formula from the list according to the given problem, or it is also called as a formulate the differential equation from the given equilibrium. Okay, then assume the trial displacement function for the given problem which should be satisfy the boundary condition. Okay, depending upon the how many orders is there, that type you have to assume the displacement function. Okay, then step number 3 is equal to what, substitute the displacement function into a differential equation for the given problem. Okay, then fourth is determine the constant function used by Galilean formula. Okay, so this is most important step. Okay, you have to calculate the what Galilean constant formula. Okay, that is a Galilean constant word, that is what for value. Okay, so here this equation is called as Gaussian formula, which is also called as what is R, or residual weighted residual method. Okay, so here formula is given by 0 to integration of L f of I into x r into dx. So you have to calculate the f of x value in the given problem and residual, then substitute, integrate, finally you are going to get the what stress, strain, deflection in the given according to the given problem. Okay, where I is the order of the unknown. Okay, so finally step number 5 is equal to what? Determine the displacement, deflection, stress, strain. Okay, like this we have to solve the numerical problems on Gaussian method. Okay, so if you solve one numerical problem means you have to you will get analyzed. Okay, you are going to understand here. Okay, so now I taken one example. Okay, so this is the problem number 1. Okay, so problem number 1, using the Gaussian method, find the expression for the displacement of a cantilever beam as shown in the below figure. Okay, so look at this is the cantilever beam is given. What do you mean by cantilever beam? One end is fixed, another end is load is acting. That is a load is acting. Okay, that is one another end should be free. Or okay, so such type of beams we are going to call as cantilever beam. Okay, so look at here, this is a beam. So this is a beam is given. So across the entire beam, the uniform distributed load will be there. That is P naught. That is denoted by P naught. Unit is Newton per mm. Okay, the total length for the given beam is L. Okay, here the displacement takes place, that is x, and here the given material properties are, that is area, Young modulus, I nothing but the moment of inertia. So this is the question they given, but our aim is to find the displacement function for cantilever beam. Okay, so for the cantilever beam, what are the boundary condition equation? I already displayed on the what I already given in the that list of formulas. Okay, that you have to remember here. That is step number 1. Okay, that is formulate the differential equation of equilibrium. That is differential equation for the equilibrium for the beam is equal to ai by dou to the power of 4v by dou x to the power of 4 minus p naught, which is equal to 0. This equation you have to remember. Okay, so about second equation is what? Second step is what? Assume the polynomial function. That is assume the polynomial function, that is the displacement function. Okay, according to the based on this how many orders are there. So here to d to the power of 4 will be there. Okay, so you have to remember, you have to assume polynomial such a way that up to 4 here. Okay, that is u is equal to, or v is equal to a naught plus a1x plus a2x square plus a3x cube plus a4x to the power of 4. So this is what the polynomial displacement function. So give equation number 1. Okay, we want d to the power of 4 value. Okay, so if you differentiate up to 4 times, we are going to get this value. So because of that reason only we are going to assume this equation. Okay, so where a naught, a1, a2, a3, a4 all are unknown here. Okay, all are unknowns are there. You have to calculate by substituting the boundary conditions. Okay, so I given in the list of formula also. So 4 boundary condition for the beams, that is you have to substitute by using this. You are going to calculate what? A naught, a1, a2, a3, a4 value. Okay, so look at here, at x is equal to 0, v is equal to 0. These are the boundary conditions. Okay, so again we have to rewrite this equation. V is equal to a naught plus a1x plus a2x square plus a3x cube plus a4x square. Go on, substitute, apply the boundary condition. So you are going to get. Okay, so first let me differentiate up to 4 terms. Okay, so differentiate with respect to this dou u by dou x with respect to x. This is a naught constant value. Okay, a1 x differentiation is 1, a1 plus 2a2x plus 3a3x square plus 4a4x cube. Okay, if you differentiate this, you are going to get this. Again differentiate with respect to x from the second equation, you are going to get this like this. Okay, that is dou square v by dou x square, which is equal to, this is constant term, we will get 0. So 2a2 plus 3, that is 3 into 2 is the 6a3 plus 12a4x square. Okay, so give equation number 3. Again you have to differentiate this equation with respect to third term. That is the third term, that is d3 dou q v by dou x cube. Again you have to differentiate, this is a constant, going to get 0. So 6a3 plus 12 into 2 is 24a4. Okay, give equation number 4. Okay, so once if you differentiate these all those 4, then go on apply the boundary conditions. Okay, so here first equation, that is at x is equal to 0, v is equal to 0. Okay, apply boundary condition. So at x is equal to 0, v is equal to 0, you are going to get a naught is equal to 0. Okay, again second boundary condition, at x is equal to 0, dou u by dou x which is equal to 0. So you are going to get the a naught a1 value. Okay, so again boundary condition at x is equal to L, dou square by dou vx square which is equal to 0 means, so you are from the equation number 3 you are going to get 0 minus 2a2 plus 6a3l plus 12a4l square. Okay, so we know that a naught value and a1 value. Okay, so the no need to take that a naught and a1 value. Okay, here. Okay, so but boundary condition at d is equal to x is equal to L, dou q by dou x cube. Okay, substitute this boundary condition in the third, that is the cube equation. So you are going to get like this. Again a3 you are going to get. Okay, a3 is equal to minus 4l a4. Okay, so here you are going to get the a naught value, a1 value. Okay, then a3 value. Okay, so again substitute these values in the a3 equation, so you are going to get the a2 value. The a2 is equal to 6l square a4. Okay, so now you got the a0 value, a2 value, a3 value, a4 value, that is a2 in terms of a4 value. Okay, substitute these value in the any one of the that what the polynomial displacement function, you are going to get in terms of a4, that is displacement v is equal to a4 x to the power of 4 minus 4 x cube l plus 6 x square plus l square. Okay, give equation number 6. Okay, so this is what the displacement function. Okay, what is the third step? Okay, substitute the displacement function into differential equation, that is we know the residual, the weighted residual equation. Okay, this equation we know already for the that is a UDL for the cantilever beam. Okay, that equation we are going to call as a residual. Okay, so we know that also the displacement polynomial function v is equal to, okay, these two. Okay, so differentiate again this into fourth term, up to fourth term, that is 24a4. Okay, so now you know this equation and this equation, so that which gives what the residual value. Okay, that is r is equal to 24, a4 value is equal to what, a4 minus p naught. Okay, using Gaussian formula, so that r is equal to what, ei, we got the p naught value, p naught nothing but what, so this dou to the power of 4 value you have to substitute in this equation. Dou to the power of 4 value is equal to what, 24a2. Okay, substitute, you are going to get 24ai. So this is what the weighted residual method r. Okay, then go for the next, that is using the weighted residual method Gaussian formula. Okay, so integration of 0 to l, this is the already we calculated here. How many unknowns are there? The number of unknowns are 4 are there, fourth terms. Okay, look at here, fourth unknowns are there, so I have to substitute here 4 term. Okay, 0 to 4 0 to integration of 0 to l, so weighted residual, that is that is weight, that is what, 4 x of r into x, which is equal to 0. This is the Gaussian formula. So we know that this also and we know this also. Okay, substitute this value is equal to what, like this, x4 minus 4l x cube plus 6l square x square into 24 ei a minus p naught dx, which is equal to 0. So okay, residual also you know, we know that. Okay, and this also we know, substitute in this equation, again integrate this equation. Okay, so here have to, what is the common here, 24 ei a4 minus p naught is a constant. Okay, then inside you have to apply the integration, that is 0 to l, 0 to l. Okay, so here x to the power of 5u by 5u minus 4 into length. Okay, so again you have to apply the here, you have to apply the integration here. So finally you are going to get what, so just to re-simplify or modify this equation, you are going to get a4 value is equal to p naught by 24 ei. Okay, to find, so this is what the a4 value you got. So now up to now we got all the values, a0, a1, a2, a3, a4. Okay, so next fourth step is to find the displacement. Okay, to find the displacement, then again from the equation number 6, so substitute a4 value, so deflection at the beam is equal to v is equal to, substitute this a4 value, so you are going to get the deflection at the beam is equal to v is equal to p naught by 24 ei x to the power of 4 minus 4l x cube plus 6l square x square. Okay, so this is the deflection of the beam. Okay, like that you have to solve the numerical problems on Gaussian method. Okay, so here the main thing is you have to remember the formulas in the both the ways, both are approximation solution only to find the deflection and strain stress. Okay, so you have to remember, okay, the way of procedure and formulas for the given this. Okay, so then we are going to solve easily by using Gaussian method problem. Okay, so this is also most important problem for the point of examination. You have to practice more problem, then only you can analyze. Okay, so anyhow doubt means you can call me. Okay, so this is most important, you have to remember the formulas, I think. Okay, so I hope you understand this Gaussian formula or this Gaussian method problems. Okay, thank you.